So, Dave, one of my favorite videos of yours is again, I've only seen this once. I'm not sure if you've uploaded more than one. But you did a short comic strip where
Mhm.
of Hitman, where you draw these security guards. I'm not sure if they were supposed to be from a certain level. They looked like they were wearing like blue uniforms,
Right, right.
and it showed 47 with a briefcase in the background holding like an explosive duck, and it's just so cool. And it's one of those like uh, fast motion videos where you see the
Yeah,
artists do it, obviously
right.
over a stretched period of time, but it's been condensed to a 2 minute video or something. But it was just so, and you're doing it in Photoshop, I assume.
Yeah, yeah. I have
Yeah.
like a drawing tablet, a Wacom drawing tablet that I use, but it's in Photoshop. I just use a stylus to draw with.
Yeah,
Hmm.
right. We'll put a clip up of the video so people know what we're talking
Okay.
about. But yeah, that was just one of that blew me away. I love the fact that you put the soundtrack from Patient Zero in that video as well,
Yeah.
from
Yeah, that's
the
good.
final mission, the Hokkaido mission
That
with the
actually,
virus.
the song that's on there is a remix of the Patient Zero music that I did.
Really?
Oh no!
Wow.
What? Another
Yeah,
talent?
so it's actually the comic style drawing is more fun, I guess, because
Hmm.
it's quick and it's easier obviously because there's less detail in it, but
Hmm.
it's more it's easier to get like a quick finished product. And then you have the layout aspect of it, making everything fit in a square, and then here's the text, here's the word bubble,
Hmm.
and that kind of taps into like my graphic design sensibility and laying it out and everything. So
Hmm.
Hmm.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing those comics. I
Hmm.
wish I could come up with more ideas for them because I
Hmm.
feel like a lot of people like reading them.
Hmm.
But I've only done about 5 or 6 of them so far, ever, over the last several years.
Wow.
They seem quite popular on the subreddit though. So, um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I like posting them on the Hitman subreddit. People seem to enjoy them there.
yeah.
My next question was going to be: have you ever done like a full page or something? But it sounds like you've only just done those little.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never done what would like be comic book style, where you have like a full page that you can turn stuff like. I've never drawn anything like that. It's always very much a self-contained thing where you just have like one or two squares and
Mm,
everything happens
wow,
within that.
that's still like so cool though. May have to commission you to do some artwork, some promo artwork for the podcast.
Sure, absolutely.
Because I was a huge fan of that work you did, and I'm gonna have to try and find the others that you've posted to the subreddit because
Yeah,
I'd really
the
like to see
all
those.
the comics you should be able to still find on the subreddit. I only ever did that one video though.
Right.
That was, I think, maybe the fourth or fifth one I drew. I decided to record while I was drawing it at the same time,
Yeah.
and just to kind of, if anybody was interested in seeing how I put one of those together. So
Oh yeah. I'd encourage you to do more of those because I think like no one else is
okay,
doing that, and I think yeah, it's
well,
just
maybe
and it's quite relaxing to watch you do it as
It
well.
is.
Like it's
yeah,
quite in a weird way, it's kind of soothing.
nice.
And as someone who isn't an artist, it's interesting to see how digital art is a little bit different because you can, like, when you sort of pick up 47 and sort of like change his like, you sort of change him a little bit and sort of move things
Right.
around, and it's really interesting. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed watching and learning a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. And just the way you utilize all the tools in Photoshop as well. Like there were bits
Hmm.
where you'd like particularly when you had the two guards in the foreground, and then sorry, not 007, 47 was in the background, and I just
Mhm.
noticed that you moved the guards around a little bit and changed the perspectives, and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
really enjoy Photoshop. I've been working in Photoshop almost since it originally came out, like whatever, 20 or 30 years, oh, like a million years ago. I don't know how long, whenever Photoshop first came out.
mm,
But I was really fascinated by it originally because this is all the way back when I was in school. I was like, oh, I can take a picture of myself and draw a lightsaber in my hand, really glowing and everything. Um, and so that was my original interest in Photoshop. But now that I've learned it and used it for so many years, a really fantastic tool for being able to tweak, like you were saying, just tweak individual elements and get them exactly where I want to be.
To get the perspective exactly right.
Right. It's just a different way of doing comics. It's really fun.
Yeah, because I'm like Tim. I don't have any artist skills at all, and I think that's always because my brain is wired to not be able to interpret images in my head visually with that amount of detail. And I think to be a good artist, you have to have that natural talent or that natural ability built into your mind. And only certain people seem to have it, and I think you've definitely got it because the stuff you produce is like really, really impressive.